Hello. Some may know me as Summer, um, others by different things, but this is a test of the new model for my mouth tracker. And as you can see here, I've improved it in just some extra pre-processing into the images during training that improves the kind of responsiveness to the model significantly over previous models that I've made so far. So I'm also adding a filter on top of the output of the model, the 1 year filter, and that helps remove some of the noise. But as you can see, it's a little bit choppy at the moment, mainly because of how I've set up the filter currently. It's not 100% set up correctly, but ooh, right. So for the most part, it works well, and that's good. I mean, the place that it's at around the mouth would be sort of realistic to what you would see during a headset. Right now, I'm holding my hand extremely still, but right within a headset, this is kind of exactly what you'd see if you were to place a camera properly. And it is somewhat robust to movement, not much. But if we look at something like this, go moving the camera a little bit and talking at the same time. It tends to move the mouth to the side, and I have no idea exactly why. But over here, it seems pretty good. If I start moving it around, obviously you see that the tracking quality degrades, but still shaking a little bit seems okay for the most part, even with, some violent shaking. Ah, no. But, right. For the most part, I feel like it's a much better model, especially from the MobileNet V2 models that I've been using previously. And the obvious quality of the mouth tracking is decent for now, until I maybe later improve it. But as of now, it looks like a pretty good alternative, all things considered, especially when you consider the two nearest options, which would be the Vive Focus 3 if you have a Focus 3, and obviously the Vive Mouth Tracker, which is 155 or 150 bucks, whereas this would cost maybe 30 bucks-ish for hardware costs. So obviously, this is much, much cheaper of an alternative and provides some very good mouth tracking, especially with the fact that I'll be open sourcing all of this for free, as I've done with my eye tracking in the past, and keeping it like that way so that others can, build upon it. And I really like this. It's really quite cool. Middle side, other side, cool, cool. Um, but yeah, and definitely right. You can add this to VRC avatars. While this is using Apple AirKit blend shapes, we do kind of plan to make a calculator. One of our members, or one of the other developers on this, dfg, has made a calculator for this to go to SR Anapal for Neos. And we're currently having issues with this using Neos, but otherwise, I mean, much better, It hasn't quite mastered the sad face yet, so I'll have to add more examples for that. But pouting, like, should. Can we have like a pog face? Pog. But yeah, so it works really well, all things considered. And, you know, um, hopefully with more data, we can improve this in the future and allow it to be working with more and more people, perhaps make more hardware for more people, obviously, and add it to headsets and stuff. Um, and maybe, even fix the G2 Omnicept, which unfortunately did not gain that mouth tracking support by HP. So maybe we can use this for that as well. But otherwise, you can find this on my GitHub, which would be SummerSci is the username, and it's called Project Babble, one word, capital P, capital B, no space. And you'll find this model there. Or not just as soon as this video comes out. I'll have to obviously add things. And you can see my previous model on Twitter, which I've also linked. But otherwise, yeah. This is update as of 9-16-2022, 4:57 p.m. Thank you.